Welcome to the channel, folks. Today, we're diving deep into the wild world of gym myths and bro science. You know, those little nuggets of misinformation that get passed around like protein shakes at a bodybuilding competition. We're gonna break down the walls of confusion and separate fact from fiction. Because let's be honest, there's a lot of BS floating around out there, and it's time to clear the air. We're talking about the stuff you hear all the time. The misconceptions that can seriously mess with your gains and leave you scratching your head in frustration. You know, like, will lifting heavy turn me into the Incredible Hulk? Or do I need to sweat buckets for a workout to even count? We're gonna tackle these myths head on and arm you with the knowledge you need to navigate the iron jungle like a pro. So buckle up, grab your water bottle, and get ready for some serious myth busting. Let's do this. Alright, let's talk about lifting heavy. A lot of people, especially dudes who are new to the gym, they think that grabbing the heaviest dumbbells is gonna turn them into some kind of mass monster overnight. But here's the thing, that's just not how it works, man. Building muscle takes time and consistency. It's not about going super heavy right out of the gate, it's about progressively overloading your muscles over time. You gotta challenge them, yes, but you gotta give them time to adapt and grow. There are training programs for athletes of all levels. If you want us to make a video and upload a program for the beginners, please let us know in comments and hit the like button. And for those of you worried about getting too bulky, especially the ladies out there, listen up. It's way harder to put on muscle than you think, especially for women. You'd have to be lifting like a maniac and eating like a horse to get bulky. Lifting heavy weights with proper form and technique is actually one of the best ways to achieve that lean, toned physique that everyone's going for these days. It boosts your metabolism, helps you burn more calories even at rest, and sculpts your muscles, giving you that defined look. So, don't be afraid to challenge yourself with heavier weights. It's not going to turn you into a monster, it's going to help you build strength, confidence, and a physique you can be proud of. Now let's talk about rest and recovery. This is something that a lot of people, even seasoned gym goers, get wrong. They think that more is always better, that if they're not hitting the gym every single day, they're somehow slacking off. But here's the deal, your body needs time to recover. When you work out, you're essentially causing microscopic tears in your muscle fibers. That's how you build muscle, by breaking it down and letting it rebuild stronger. But if you're constantly hammering those muscles without giving them a chance to repair, you're not doing yourself any favors. Rest days are crucial for muscle growth and repair. That's when your body goes into overdrive, rebuilding those muscle fibers, getting stronger, and preparing you for your next workout. Think of it like this. You wouldn't drive your car without ever changing the oil, would you? Overtraining can lead to fatigue, injury, and even stall your progress altogether. So listen to your body, and don't be afraid to take a day or two off each week to let your muscles recover and rebuild. Trust me, your body will thank you for it. Now let's talk about the age-old debate, cardio versus strength training for fat loss. For the longest time, cardio has been touted as the holy grail of weight loss. You know, endless hours on the treadmill, sweating buckets, and feeling like you're running in place. And don't get me wrong, cardio is good for you. It's great for your heart health, endurance, and overall well-being. But when it comes to shedding those stubborn pounds, strength training deserves a standing ovation. Here's why. Strength training builds muscle, and muscle is metabolically active tissue. That means it burns more calories even at rest than fat. So the more muscle you have, the higher your metabolism, and the more fat you burn, even when you're just chilling on the couch. Plus, strength training helps you build a more athletic, toned physique. You know, that sculpted look that everyone's going for these days. Cardio alone can sometimes make you look skinny fat, where you're thin, but still have a layer of fat covering up those muscles. So, don't be afraid to hit the weights if you're looking to lose weight. It's a powerful tool for fat loss, muscle building, and overall health. Alright, let's talk about spot reduction. The idea that you can target fat loss in specific areas of your body by doing exercises that work those areas. Like doing 1,000,000 crunches to get a six-pack or endless tricep extensions to get rid of those bat wings. I hate to break it to you, but spot reduction is a myth, man. It's like trying to empty a swimming pool with a teaspoon. Your body doesn't work that way. When you lose fat, you lose it from all over your body, not just from the areas you're working out. Think of it like this. Your body fat is like a giant tub of butter. When you exercise and eat a calorie deficit, you're essentially turning up the heat under that tub, melting the butter gradually. You can't choose where the butter melts first, it just melts evenly over time. So instead of wasting your time on exercises that promise spot reduction, focus on compound movements that work multiple muscle groups at once, like squats, deadlifts, and presses. These exercises burn more calories, build more muscle, and ultimately lead to more overall fat loss. Let's talk about sweat, baby. You know, that glistening badge of honor that some people wear like a second skin after a workout. They think that if they're not drenched in sweat, they didn't push hard enough. But here's the thing. Sweat is not always an accurate indicator of workout intensity or effectiveness. Sweat is just your body's way of regulating its temperature. When you work out, your body heats up, and sweating is its way of cooling down. Some people naturally sweat more than others, it's just genetics. You can have an incredibly intense and effective workout without breaking a sweat, especially if you're working out in a cool environment or if you're not sweating as much that day. And conversely, you can sweat buckets in a hot yoga class and not necessarily be working your muscles that hard. So, don't get too caught up in the sweat factor. Focus on how you feel during your workout, challenge yourself, and listen to your body. Let's talk supplements, shall we? The fitness industry is flooded with them, each one promising to be the magic bullet for muscle growth, fat loss, or whatever your fitness goal may be. But here's the thing, supplements are just that, supplements. They're not a replacement for a solid diet and consistent training. Most of the time you can get all the nutrients you need from whole, unprocessed foods. Think lean proteins, fruits, vegetables, complex carbs, and healthy fats. That's your foundation for a healthy and fit body. Supplements can be helpful in some cases, like if you're deficient in certain vitamins or minerals, or if you're looking for a convenient way to boost your protein intake. But they're not a shortcut to success. Before you start shelling out your hard-earned cash on the latest and greatest supplement, focus on getting your diet in check, training consistently, and getting enough sleep. Those are the real game changers. Alright, let's talk about the saying, no pain, no gain. It's one of those fitness cliches that's been around forever, but is it really true? Well, like most things in life, it's not that simple. There's a big difference between good muscle soreness and harmful pain. Good soreness, that achy feeling you get in your muscles a day or two after a tough workout, is called delayed onset muscle soreness, or DOMS. It's a normal part of the muscle building process. Harmful pain, on the other hand, is sharp, sudden, and usually localized to a specific area. It's your body's way of telling you something is wrong. Ignoring these signals can lead to serious injury. Pushing through a little muscle soreness is one thing, but working through actual pain is just asking for trouble. Remember, your body needs time to recover and rebuild. Don't push yourself to the point of injury. Listen to your body, learn the difference between soreness and pain, and don't be afraid to take a rest day or two when you need it. Let's talk about women and weights. There's this misconception out there that lifting weights will make women bulky and masculine. Like they're gonna wake up one morning looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger in a sports bra. But let me tell you, that's just flat out wrong. Women don't produce nearly as much testosterone as men, which is the hormone responsible for muscle growth. It's way harder for women to put on significant muscle mass, even if they're lifting heavy. In fact, lifting weights is one of the best things women can do for their bodies. It helps them build lean muscle, increase their metabolism, boost bone density, improve posture, and feel stronger and more confident. Strong is the new sexy, ladies. Don't be afraid to hit the weights and challenge yourselves. You won't turn into the Hulk, but you will build a physique that's both powerful and feminine. Let's talk about stretching. For years, we've been told to do static stretching, holding a stretch for 30 seconds or more, before a workout to prevent injury. But recent research has shown that static stretching before exercise might not be the best approach. Think about it. You're essentially trying to lengthen your muscles when they're cold and tight. This can actually increase your risk of injury, especially if you're not careful. Instead of static stretching, focus on dynamic stretching or a proper warm-up routine before your workouts. Dynamic stretching involves moving your joints and muscles through a full range of motion, gradually increasing your heart rate and body temperature. Think leg swings, arm circles, torso twists, and high knees. These movements prepare your body for the demands of your workout, increase blood flow to your muscles, and improve your range of motion, all while reducing your risk of injury. So ditch the static stretching before your workout and opt for dynamic movements instead. Your body will thank you for it. That's it for today, folks. We just tackled some of the biggest gym myths and bro science out there. Hopefully you learned a thing or two and feel more empowered to navigate the iron jungle with confidence. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your fitness journey. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more myth-busting content. We're here to help you cut through the BS and achieve your fitness goals. This was just a brief overview of some of the most common misconceptions. We are going to get into more details on each topic in the upcoming videos. See you in the next one.